Thank you for checking out my channel. Please like and subscribe if you like this. I'm just going to pick back up where I left off. And here's a level with Sanji. So now we have Sanji talking with his dad, and he hates his family with a passion because they treated him like crap, like shit, because what was it? They basically treated Sanji like he was less than human because he wasn't as talented as everyone else. Sanji was the type of person who wanted to cook for people, but his family believes that royalty shouldn't be the one to cook. So all of his brothers who are more talented and have the power of the Germa technology would like beat him up. And the only person who was ever nice to Sanji, there was two people. His mother and Renju. And Renju right now is confused of why Sanji would ever come back, even though Sanji was taken from of his own free will. So the red one's Ichiji, the one. Niji here, that's 2. And we have Yonji, which is 4, and Sanji would be number 3 if he were to still be in the Germa army. Now, the Germa army, I think, is known throughout the North Blue, but they're known as the Evil Army. So it's Germa 66. This guy, Red Shoes, they say they have him hostage, so if he doesn't comply, they're gonna kill him. Even though in the anime Sanji had to wear like cuffs that I think that they would cut off his hand. Yeah, they would cut off his hands if he were to run away. So basically, he had to get married, and Sanji is just the scapegoat. So Judge, that's his dad's name, he said, okay, I don't want any of my sons getting married, but I do want protection under Big Mom. Then he remembers, oh, I have a failure of a son, Sanji, who can get married, and he can be the scapegoat, so I won't have to use any of my good sons to get married to Big Mom's daughters. So yeah, each of them have, I guess, different powers. I don't know what Ichiji's is. I don't. Niji is lightning related, and Yonji is strength related, like winches. Like he can basically use his arm as like a retractable like winch. And Germa's evil army, all these like what is these? They're all the commanders. That's what the commanders actually look like in the anime. But the thing about the commanders, or the thing about these minions, is that they're all created by Germa. So they're artificial humans who live to serve Germa. So they always have an army ready because they are able to create another human life that's basically alive just to serve them. So in the anime, when Sanji and his dad had a battle, Sanji was about to win, in my opinion, but Sanji's dad had his soldiers come in the middle of them, and Sanji held back because, well, Sanji's a nice person. But that didn't stop Judge, because Judge ran his spear through one of his minions, and because of that, he was able to take the upper hand, which is a cheat move, yes, but people like that, people like this Sanji's family only see people as like pawns. So the outfits that they're wearing, these outfits are basically raid suits. And raid suits are like weaponized suits that let people basically turn into like this superhero. because the evil army, Germa 66, is basically also a comic book hero, I guess. So yeah, Niji controls Niji has lightning-related attacks. I don't know what kind of attacks Sanji would have had, but I know Yonji has winch-related attacks, and Rinju, she has poison-related attacks. I just realized there are like electric fences around the area, and if I hit them, I'm gonna probably end up taking damage. So I need to stay away from those. Also, a little bit more about Sanji's backstory is that when Sanji was born, he wasn't as talented as everyone else. So, throughout the years, scientists of the Germa army would test these his children, or Judge's children. So, day by day, his children would have all these improved capabilities. Like, they would be able to run really fast, jump really high, have superhuman strength. But Sanji was the only outlier because he couldn't keep up with his counterparts. So he was treated poorly. He grew up basically with a rough childhood, and he was locked up in a prison, and everyone was told, or everyone was lied to that Sanji had died, even though Judge had just put him in the basement and locked him up. And then Sanji's brothers would come in there, beat him up, but they would still feed him for God knows why. But one day, Sanji escaped, or he was given the key, I don't know. He said that he wanted to run away, and then his dad let him. So he ran away, and he never came back. And when he ran away, I guess one day he got shipwrecked as he was running away, and then he was founded by like a chef, which is the Red Shoes guy, and basically from then on he was raised under that chef, and he was raised under that chef until Luffy came on his ship. Luffy came on the chef's ship one day and recruited Sanji to be the cook of the Straw Hat Pirates. And then from then on, everything is basically history. Everything's basically history after that. Sanji joins the Straw Hat crew, and then they go on like a lot of adventures and whatnot. And I think Sanji is the... Let me see. Okay, it's Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp. Sanji was the 5th person to join the Straw Hats. And then it was Chopper, Robin. Well, I don't know about Robin. You can basically find out when Robin joined, because I don't know. But Robin was 5th. Frankie was... No. Sanji was 5th. Sanji was 5th. Chopper was 6th. Frankie was 7th. Brook was 8th. Who am I missing? Okay. It was Luffy first, because he made the crew. Zoro. Then it was Nami. Usopp. Chopper. Robin, Frankie, and Brooke. I thought there were 9. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out who I'm missing. Now this scene right here is hella sad. And not this scene in particular, but Sanji basically is on his way to get married, but then Luffy finds Sanji, and he's like, "Hey, come back. But then Sanji's like, "There's too much on the line because my hands are gonna get chopped off. If I don't comply, my hands are gonna get chopped off. They're gonna kill my mentor, and I'm probably gonna end up dying. That's why he's doing all this. So he's not doing this because he hates them. He's doing this because he wants to protect them." Yes, this is the battle between Sanji and Luffy. So in the anime and in this battle, you're gonna see that Luffy is gonna be missing a tooth. That's because Sanji, you're gonna see how. It shows it. You're gonna see how. Is it just gonna keep walking around? I mean, I doubt it's because I'm like rushing him that he's not attacking. Because he can probably easily attack. Okay, there you go. Okay. Because I'm like, why isn't he attacking? But yeah, he's attacking. By the way, if anyone's wondering, I have this on hard mode, by the way. I don't know why it's this easy. I think it's because I had played the previous game before. So Luffy's like, "I'm not going to hit you." He says, "I don't want to fight you." And I think he learned his lesson from when he wanted to fight, when Usopp fought him. When him and Usopp fought, and Luffy hit Usopp, and that was hard for him. So this scene right here, that basically made Luffy lose a tooth. So he knocked him out, and then that's unforgivable. Like in that crew, if you harm the captain or you leave the crew, then you better be prepared to like grovel and come back. Or like, if Luffy doesn't want you back, then you don't come back because he's the captain. But in this case, Luffy was like, yeah, see, he has a missing tooth. Luffy's like, "I'm not going to leave. I'm going to be right here waiting. Like, I'm going to rain in the pouring rain, in the snow. I'm going to be waiting here until you come back." Because he's like, "Look, I know Sanji doesn't want to do this. I don't know why he's acting like this. I know he doesn't want to do it." And he's like, "My journey isn't over yet." And he's like, "I'm going to wait here. I'm not going to eat anything that wasn't made by you." And he's like, "You're still a part of my ship. I'm not going to give you up." And he actually does that. He actually stays there. But you're going to see what happens afterwards. And this phrase is kind of sad too. He actually says this in the anime. He says, this is the first time he actually says he'll never be king of the pirates. Normally he's shouting, "Oh, I'm going to be king of the pirates. I'm going to be king of the pirates." But this is the first time that Luffy says that Luffy has some sort of doubt that he's not going to become king of the pirates. Because if you think about the last time where he fought Usopp, he he didn't want to give his friends up, but the thing is, he said he was leading the crew. And I guess the difference is Usopp was serious, but now Luffy knows that Sanji doesn't really want to leave. He knows that someone's like forcing him to do this. And knowing that, he's not going to give up. Because they basically have one of his friends held hostage. But the thing with Usopp is that Usopp did this willingly. Like, no one made him do it. It was like a dispute over the Going Merry and whether to give it up. Going Merry was the name of their old ship, and the Thousand Sunny is the name of their new ship. So Usopp wanted to keep the Going Merry, but since it broke, Luffy was like, we're gonna have to keep pushing on and get a new ship. But Usopp was like, I don't want a new ship, and that's how the fight ensued. So in this scene here, I don't know if it happens here or later, but when he says, I'm gonna go ahead and wait here, he waits at that spot, and then he is met by like all of Big Mom's sons and daughters. And the reason is because here's how it's separated. All of Big Mom's children are governors of every island on the archipelago. Like the Minister of Sweets is one of her daughters or sons or whatever, and the Minister of Chocolates, pudding, cake, all that stuff. All of that is governed by one of Big Mom's daughters and sons. Now there are three sweet generals. Those are like the three most powerful people in the group, or out of Big Mom's like legion. It's I forgot the girl's name. Smoothie. She has the power to basically like take you and wring you out like a towel and drink your juices. I don't know, that's disgusting. Anyway, the second one is Katakuri. I'm gonna wait to explain him because he's basically in this arc. He's like the big boss of this arc. That's not Big Mom. Then there is Cracker. So he's the Minister of Biscuits. Luffy had beaten Cracker. He knocked Cracker from the Seducing Woods all the way to Big Mom's chateau or fortress. And when Big Mom found out that Luffy did it, she was like, okay, I want Luffy to pay for this. And then she finds out that Luffy is waiting at that exact same spot and he won't move. So Big Mom takes all of her sons and daughters and directs them to that area. But these sons and daughters are basically the ones on the island, like right now, because the more powerful ones don't show up until later, until the wedding of Sanji and Pudding actually start. So they're missing some of their key players, but they try to fight Luffy, and Luffy gets captured. So, and that's how that ends. So, Luffy wants to wait at that spot, but he gets captured by Big Mom. And we're gonna find out that there's a more sinister plan at work. Because it's not just the fact that they're trying to take Germa's technology. They're going to explain that more in just a second. But, because the reason why the Big Mom wants that kind of technology, think about it. She wants to have a big army. And she wants to have a huge army. And Germa's technology has the ability to make humans. So put two and two together. That's why. Also, this person here, Prospero, the tall guy with the candy and the long tongue that I'm fighting, that's Big Mom's first son. He's the oldest out of all of Big Mom's children. Yeah, I'll try to make short work of Prospero here. Yeah, he won't last long. Yeah, I'll try to make short work of him. I wonder how Prospero talks. If his tongue's always out, I wonder how Prospero talks. But his tongue is like always out. But yeah, Prospero is basically like Big Mom's second in command. Like second in command. Well, I guess that's the end. If you like my video, please like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try to upload soon. So, thanks. Married and they kiss. Then, damn, I can't stop staring at that eye. Oh, God. You when they get married and they kiss.